Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining me or listening in to find out a little bit more about the Aligned Author Sanctuary. Now, this is a really beautiful program, very dear to my heart, designed to help you to plan and write your own solo book. So this is really, really exciting to me to see it coming from that original idea all the way to completion. And that's what this 4 month solo book incubator, which it used to be called Aligned Author Sanctuary, is all about. And what makes it unique is that we don't only look at how to plan. There's all these, let me just run you through all of the theory stuff that we do, like what's in it. And then I'll give you the distinction that makes this program truly unique, in my humble opinion. So we, of course, will go through who is your audience? What is the problem that this audience has, this ideal reader? And what is the solution that you're giving them? What is the promised transformation that you give your ideal reader? So we're really getting very clear on that. And also the intentions of how this book fits in with your business plans and your goals for your business, if that is the case. I also help with nonfiction business books as well as memoirs can both be written as part of the program as long as it's nonfiction. Because I love especially helping with teaching memoirs, that where we use your story to tease out universal themes and therefore reflections that become teaching points for the reader. So that is one thing. And I go really deep into why are you writing this book? And not anybody else? What makes your book unique? And we look at your past, your history, your themes throughout your lessons, your life lessons, and all of that, how that fits in and features and creates the uniqueness of your book. So once we know what makes your book unique, the problem you're solving for the reader, firstly, who that reader is, what problem they have, and this how you're going to provide the solution, we add another layer to it. If it fits, and it doesn't always fit, and I'm not somebody who creates a cookie cutter approach, but we look at the hero's journey. The hero's journey is a 12-step framework created by Joseph Campbell that is used in movies because it really is an archetypal story arc where we're going from the departure of the known world onto an adventure, experiencing trials and tribulations, and then coming back with the elixir, with the treasure that we have. So we're looking at this framework of how that can be applied to your life story or even the chapters that you're creating. And I have currently done this with my very own book that I have recently completed, called The Aligned Author, A Writer's Odyssey Towards Momentum and Mastery. So this is really what makes the Aligned Author Sanctuary unique. It is bringing in these, I don't want to say higher principles, but these advanced frameworks that you can use to write your book, to identify more deeply your story, to get to know yourself more deeply. And in that book, in my book, I have written about the author's journey through the 12 stages of the hero's journey, how we're departing, how we refuse the call, how we avoid it, why we avoid it, how we then deal with the tests and the trials and the tribulations and the enemies, both internally inside our head, as well as externally in form of other people, legalities, well-meaning advice that actually doesn't help at all of those things. So what you're getting when you're coming into the Aligned Author Sanctuary is almost like a trauma-informed approach, where not only do I give you the how-to and the strategy to make your book a powerful book that is well structured and that the reader will find engaging. We also work on the mindset. We also work on all the patterns that can get into our way. based on whether you are an avoidant attachment style, an anxious attachment style, disorganized attachment style, or secure attachment styles. Because even when we have done our inner work and we have come to a place of being really securely attached within ourselves, a book writing may still challenge you at some stage on the journey. And so there, I'm providing you tools to overcome the doubts, to overcome the procrastination, to overcome the perfectionism, to overcome the overwhelm, to overcome the confusion. So all of that is covered week by week in our meetings, which, we have weekly meetings for 4 months. So what that will look like is that you will, initially we're going to go through, okay, well, let's structure your book, like getting really clear on all the planning. And once the planning is done and you're getting into the writing, I will weave in the how to deal with all of that internal stuff that may be coming up for you. Because I've done this for the Solo Book Incubator for 2 years now. And what I'm realizing is that there is, writing a book is a journey that will bring up new layers to be healed, to be released, but also to be celebrated and acknowledged. So it's a beautiful journey. And one of my clients has called it the biggest personal development tool. That writing a book is the biggest personal development tool. And she is a coach. So she has done lots of transformational personal development. And writing a book has been the most powerful way to fast track things, but also bring things to the surface, confront her with certain things and work through them. So I'm aware that that is happening, and I build it into the program to provide you with support around that, including somatic support. So we're dropping into our bodies, we are breathing, we are embodying and visualizing all the different elements as well, and working with the elements both within ourselves, in our essence, as well as how do we bring the elements into our writing to create a really engaging, transformational piece of work. So that was just a little flavor of the work that we're going to be doing together, what's going to be included, what's going to be covered. We also have a virtual retreat, which is like a weekend of 4 hours each day, where we co-work together to really get the book written, to make massive progress, to celebrate progress. And I think that's everything I need to share with you. I think that's if you apply yourself, if you show up during the meetings, there is no reason why you can't write your book in 4 months. So I've written my book in 2.5 weeks, but that was full time. 2.5 weeks over the holidays. So 4 months, one chapter a week should be more than doable. If you say apply yourself, if you carve out the time, it's not a time where you have lots of other projects going on. But if you commit and if you follow the structure that and the framework that I'm providing, there is no reason why you can't have a book fully written within 4 months. If this is interesting you, reach out, let's have a chat, let's see how this will look like for you. And I look forward to connecting and helping you bring your book to life so that you really step into your thought leadership, the confidence that comes from saying that I have a body of work out there. All right, sending you so much love. Bye for now.